Sophia Bush has become a pop culture icon of the 2000s, but she's also developed a successful dramatic career through the television shows Chicago Fire and Chicago PD. But in modern times, Bush is perhaps best known for playing an activist. The actor has fervently advocated for the Me Too movement to her heartfelt as well as deeply personal stance on gun control. Her drive for social justice is a direct result of her personal experiences. She endured some truly gruesome trials before speaking her truth and is now regarded as an inspiration for many aspiring activists. 1. The television show for which Sophia Bush is best known, One Tree Hill, also had a perverse side. Along with 17 other women who worked on the show, Bush accused showrunner Mark Schwann of psychological and emotional abuse. She recalled, "I remember my boss kept writing scenes for me to be in my underwear." Additionally, she admitted to smacking Schwann for touching her buttocks on Radio Andy. In an interview with The Guardian, Bush expressed the hope that by sharing her experience, it would inspire other women to do the same, especially those who hold regular jobs outside of the entertainment industry. 2. Sophia Bush wed Chad Michael Murray, a co-star on One Tree Hill, in 2005. According to the Spokesman Review, she was only 22 years old at the time, but the couple ended their relationship after just 1 year. Bush admitted on Radio Andy that One Tree Hill executives had forced her into getting married when she didn't want to at such a young age. Bush admitted that although she didn't want to be defined by her brief marriage, it was extremely traumatic for her, especially given how the split was handled in public. Bush wrote about this in an essay for Cosmopolitan. 3. According to CNN, the attempted murder of Congresswoman Gabrielle Giffords in 2011 shocked the country when a gunman opened fire outside a grocery store in Tucson, Arizona. Although Giffords survived being shot in the head, 6 people died in the attack, including Christina Taylor Greene, a 9-year-old cousin of Sophia Bush, who was the youngest victim, according to the New York Times. 4. In 2013, Sophia Bush and Dan Fredenburg, a Google engineer, started dating. Us Weekly reported that the couple was extremely in love and had become closer because of their shared interest in activism. The two people parted ways after a year but remained close. 1 year later, tragedy struck when Fredenburg, who was climbing Mount Everest, was buried in an avalanche according to NBC News. He passed away at the age of 33. Bush wrote a heartbreaking tribute to her ex-boyfriend on Instagram, lamenting the fact that she would no longer be able to hear about his adventures. Bush added that Fredenburg's death had taught her how precious life is and the importance of treasuring every moment. 5. In addition to her ordeal on the One Tree Hill set, Sophia Bush also experienced harassment and physical assault from another star, Jason Beggy, while filming Chicago PD. He acknowledged having an anger management issue and apologized for being aggressive. Bush, however, criticized him for attributing his aggression to problems with anger management on Instagram, calling his actions gross physical misconduct. 6. Sophia Bush is well known for her love of dogs and has taken in a number of puppies from rescue shelters. She gushed in the interview about her 2 dogs, Patch and Penny, who brought back fond memories of her first dog. Sadly, Patch passed away at the age of 14 just a year later. Tragically, the loss continued. Penny passed away at age 10 in 2019. The fact that Griffin, whom Penny mothered, was struggling to cope with the pooch no longer being around made the loss all the more painful. Bush has welcomed more puppies to her life since experiencing her tragic losses. 7. Some celebrities have had to deal with genuinely terrifying stalkers as they ascend to dizzying heights of fame and fortune. Sophia Bush, sadly, has experienced more than one spooky encounter with a fan who tried to invade her privacy. In 2022, according to TMZ, Jocelyn Corriaguelo became fixated on Bush and began to send her aggressive Instagram messages, and she even showed up at Bush's house. After being detained, Corriaguelo was charged with stalking. Unfortunately, it was not the first time Bush's encounter with a stalker. According to Business Insider, she revealed in 2014 that a fan had faked her on Twitter. 8. Online hatred has long been directed at Sophia Bush. After leaving Chicago PD, she admitted that she was constantly the target of troll attacks and harassment. Bush claimed in an interview with She Knows that she receives more abuse than any of her male colleagues, and that the hostility directed at women in the media is inherently sexist. The actor said that she frequently gets derogatory remarks about her body from men. Bush was also targeted by Trump backers after she criticized the then president and disclosed that she frequently received threats of rape and death. 9. Bush explained how the pandemic had affected her mental health and increased her anxiety in an interview with Teen Vogue. The actor emphasized that prior to the pandemic, she had also experienced other mental health issues. Sophia Bush has also been open about her problems with her self-esteem. She had struggled with self-doubt and self-loathing, but finally, she has learned how come to embrace her unique self. 10. Markie Post and Sophia Bush's co-star in Chicago PD was close friends. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Lindsay and Bunny had a toxic on-screen relationship because of substance abuse and manipulation. Bush and Post's relationship in real life, however, couldn't be more different from their on-screen counterparts. Per Deadline, Post passed away in 2021 at the age of 70. Before she died of the disease, she had battled cancer for almost 4 years. Bush wrote a lengthy Instagram tribute to her co-star and friend after learning of Post's passing. She advised her followers to tell their loved ones how much they mean to them as soon as possible.